back. I'm going to talk about fire breath. I know I mentioned fire breath before. Fire breath is something that's really important. Not just for rebalancing and centering yourself, but also for the simple fact that it can, believe it or not, remove stale air that is sitting in your chamber. So, just a quick demonstration of what fire breath is breathing in and out. No. Let me take some steps back. It's actually just breathing out. Like sucking your stomach in and exhaling as hard as you can from your nose. And just by with you doing that, your body's gonna like automatically inhale a little bit. So it'll be like. So, like I said, you're inhaling, sucking your stomach in and exhaling out. What that's gonna do is like you're like pushing up the old stale air, because believe it or not, most people don't know how to breathe. And excuse me, that's something I realized years ago, and I began to practice it more and more often, and I just share it and mention it anytime I get a chance, especially when I talk about anything fitness related. Because when it comes to things like working out, if you don't breathe properly, you know, like inhaling on the descent of a lift, or inhaling at the bottom of a lift and then exhaling when you push up, then like you will realize you will get tired a lot faster because you're not breathing properly. The same with sprinting. Like you have to, it's like a cadence with it. And the kind of cadence you're using with fire breath is something faster, so because you're expelling energy. And not only that, you're building up energy because you'll feel your face start to warm and tingle. That's how you know you're doing it correctly with fire breath. But talk about the cauldron and breathing properly. So I had to get up and find them. This one here, Fusion of the 5 Elements. The green screen is really doing things with it. Yeah, this one here. It's crazy because it's not even green, yo. This is yellow. Let me see. Yeah, the Fusion of the 5 Elements. This book mentions the cauldron and like a lot of other things. Actually, I'm just going to make a separate video talking about this, because as it says on the cover, meditations for transforming negative emotions. And it's a really interesting and good read because it talks about things in a way that it makes sense, because it's like, for me, it just makes sense, you know. And in this video, again, like I said, we're just talking about breathing and really how to breathe in the fire breath. And I'm going to find an image, one of the figure images that mentions the cauldron. I'll really something that gives like a good imagery of what the cauldron is. Well, I can use this one. Really, both of these. No, not that one. This one. So your cauldron is pretty much right at the center of your body. Everyone's cauldron is going to be at a somewhat different spot because not everyone's body is shaped the same. But the cauldron is something like this. So here is where the cauldron is, and you'll see the pakwa. That's just, now I'm not going to talk about it too much because, like I said before, I'm going to talk about it in depth in a separate video because this is a lot. But your cauldron is right here. And just to explain this a little bit, the white balance, to explain this a little bit, these 4 directions are the 4 different sides of your body. Like, I know it's illustrated this way, but just to talk about it a little bit, this one is going, actually this is not a really good good description. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm just going to explain the cauldron without using this, because the more I'm looking at this, the more it's like, yeah, this needs to be a separate video. This is a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna put that down. But then the other book is this one. So as you can see on the cover of both of these, and I'm gonna do a separate video on this too, mainly for when it comes to the November, for November reasons, and also just to talk about the simple fact that people are not doing it correctly. But yeah, same things. Both of these are also by Montag Chia. Montag Chia has some really good books when it comes to like building the spiritual body, and that's one of the things you do infusion of the five elements, you're building your spiritual body. But your cauldron, the place you are breathing into. Now, to properly breathe, you want to inhale through the nose, and you want to feel your stomach expand. And not only do you want to feel your stomach expand, you want to feel that breath, that prana, that energy, because we're literally just breathing in energy. You want to feel it go to the depths of the pit of your stomach, which is where the cauldron is. And the cauldron, as the book, The Fusion of the Five Elements, will talk about, that is where the center of your body is. That's like your chi pool. Like, I'll put an imagery up because, like, in Naruto, for example, you see imagery like this all the time, because, like, that's one of the vital chakra points in the chakra system that they demonstrate, and you see as well when Neji or anyone with the Byakugan activate their Byakugan. You see the chakra networks, and what we're referring to here is, again, it's just the cauldron. Like, I'm not gonna go too far off in the deep end, but we see examples of it in media. But the purpose of that is to breathe in energy into the cauldron or the pit of your stomach. It helps you balance. It helps you be present. And due to people not properly breathing, energy can get stuck in there. Stale energy or stale air can get stuck, and it can, like, keep your energies would be, you would just be out of your flow. Like, nothing will be going as smoothly as it should be, because you're just literally walking around with stale and old energy. So fire breath can not only help remove that stale energy, but it'll also activate your energies. It'll, like, it's almost like you're charging your ki, because you feel like your face warming up. But for the most part, that's pretty much it. Now, this one's not going to be much of a guided meditation, but what I would recommend you do is you practice fire breath for 60 seconds to 2 minutes at a time. You want to try to go as long as possible, because in the beginning it will be a challenge. So, like, in all honesty, the most I can do is probably like a minute and 10 seconds or something like that. And that's because this is a meditation I don't do often, because I do my conscious breathing throughout the day just to center myself and keep myself present. So I'm always on the go, always doing stuff, and I work out a lot as well. So in addition to me just going throughout my day and making it a habit to do my deep breathing, and to also just make sure I do it when I'm working out, because again, you're building your chi, you're breathing in that prana, so that your body can function, because you have to be on a certain cadence when you're working out, when you're active. And so many of us become complacent with shallow breaths that we aren't even aware, like we aren't even aware that we're not breathing the way we're supposed to. So again, and honestly, I didn't even fully explain it. So you're breathing in through your nose to have your stomachs inflate, and you can either, because from my experience, either are okay. Exhale through the mouth, which is probably one of the better ways, just to be for real with it. You know, that's one of the better ways to do it, because it's like there's different ways. And then also for like that more of it comes out when you do it either that way. And then there's another method. I just remembered this one. So there are other things that involve breathing, and one of them is how did my master explain this one? To talk about this, I really got to mention the left side and the right side of the body. And I think I also mentioned this in a previous video, so bear with me. The left side of your body is connected to the moon, and the right side of your body is connected to the sun. Just like, and so with that, the sun and moon energies are within us, because as I want to expound upon with the fusion of five elements, as some of you who are watching this may already know, we are literal stardust. This book mentions that we are literal stardust as well. So anyway, the moon and sun energies are within us, and they are on each side of the body respectively. And one of the things that we can do to make sure our energy is flowing properly, whether we are inhaling or exhaling, is to check if our nostrils are inhaling and exhaling as they should, because you might not, more than like, well, might not, you probably don't even know that throughout your day and how you live day to day, you know, and whatnot, your nostrils aren't inhaling and exhaling evenly. So a way to find out is to close one of your nostrils and just breathe. If it feels like real smooth and easy, great. But you have to do it with both. So then you close the other one. Oh, that feels good. So both of mine right now are open. It's just like, just stuff can happen. It could be stress. It could be like multiple factors that can prevent your body from doing the thing that it needs to do. And ways you can do it. Let's say you did it, you tried it yourself. All you would have to do is just like, again, fire breath, but just with one nostril. If you do fire breath, oh, actually, you probably hear that. This one is slightly closed. So with the sun and moon energies being there, just like the yin and yang, the sun is the yin and the moon is the yang. So anything that deals with, no, I said those in reverse. The moon is yin, which is the feminine energies, and the sun is the yang, which are the masculine energies. So again, like I said, the left side of your body being the yin, right side of your body being the yang. If one of those nostrils is kind of like not breathing as fluidly as the other, because it'll switch like just randomly throughout the day. So you would have to check, because yeah, you can do fire breath, you can feel some benefit from it and whatnot, but to take it a step further, you do that. And then there's another breathing technique. Well, I guess this video is just going to be a breathing techniques then. And this is actually one of my favorite breathing techniques. So once pretty much you're breathing slow. It's like a 4, 6. It started as a 4, 6, 7 method, or 4 something like you inhale 7 seconds, exhale a certain number of seconds, or something like that. But this one in particular, I like it better because it teaches patience and really exercises. It's almost like it forces you to be present, because you're going to inhale for as deep as you can. And then you're going to exhale through the nose as slow as possible. Like so slow that it's like normally if you do it, you just feel it coming out. And you also hear it. But this time I challenge you. So I'll do a demonstration with this one. Is you inhale, inflate in the stomach, and exhale as slow as possible. Okay, so something you can do as well is like have a finger under your nose while you do it, so you can feel if you're doing it or not, because it will be challenging. And I'll admit that felt a little bit challenging, because today was a long day for me. Like, it's been 102 degrees. Today was hot and I was outside doing stuff, and then it's like I went to the gym, did my leg day, which I'm gonna make a video talking about just leg day in general. And because like, yeah, this channel is not just about spiritual stuff, it's about building the mind, body, and spirit. Like most of the stuff I've been talking about with you guys so far is just about building the mind and the mind and the spirit. We gotta talk about building that body, because I mean I don't just work out to look good. That's just a byproduct. And I'm sure some of you feel the same way, or you want to get your body in that fashion. So I'll do all my plugging at the end of the video. Challenging my day was. I'm actually feeling sleepy right now, so I'm gonna just record this video, record another, and I'm going to sleep, because today was a lot. Like the heat, I sweated so much today, which is good. But yeah, I want to rest, because leg day did what it's supposed to do. And then I was outside in the 102 degree weather, just doing stuff. Well, really just cleaning out my niece's pool. so she can get in the pool and whatnot. But yeah, I think those are all the techniques I have right now. Oh, I'm looking forward to this video, because this video, it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be probably just five videos, but for the most part, just to recap, we have fire breath, how to breathe properly, which is inhaling through the nose, feeling our stomach inflate, and exhaling through the mouth or the nose. The choice is yours. And then there's the nostril breathing for balancing our energies, the left side being the yin, the moon energies, the right side being the sun, the masculine energies. We have the slow breathing technique that I just did a demonstration of, where you breathe in as deeply as you can, inflating your stomach, and you exhale as slow as possible to where you don't hear and barely feel the air escaping your nostrils. So all in all of these things will help you balance your energies, and build better energies. And then this is like a precursor to what you can do when we talk about meditations for transforming negative emotions. Because once we start to talk about formulating the pearl in our cauldron and building the spiritual body, man, I'm excited to talk about it, just to be for real. But yeah, just a quick recap. And also, if you're interested in working with me or doing any of these kinds of practices and me guiding you, not just for the spiritual stuff, but also the physical stuff, the fitness stuff, because it's all about aligning the mind, body, and spirit. That's the true trifecta that we have in this simulation. Human beings, spiritual beings, have an human experience. You have to get our mind, body, and spirit together. All those three in conjunction, along with like doing the practices needed to better yourself, nothing will be able to stop you, to simply put it. So check my links down below. With one of them, I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that, because I have a free workout program that I would like to give you guys. It's just for calisthenics, something you can do at home, really no equipment needed at all, just to give you a precursor. Just comment down below if you're interested in that for now. As well, like because I will have to get your email to send it to you, because it's a pretty hefty zip file, because there's the workout plan itself, a high protein meal plan. Unfortunately, it's not vegan, because when I made this I was not vegan, but I am vegan now, so I'm currently in the process of making a vegan meal plan that's similar. And there are the demonstration videos. So that's why this folder is pretty large. I mean, I could remove the demonstration videos, because I do have photographs. So I guess specify which one you want, and I just make a separate folder and share that with you, or just send you the zip file, because it's a pretty large file all through and through. It's like, as a zip file, it's still like 8 gigs or something like that, because of the video footage and whatnot. But yeah, so check my description down below if you want guidance on any of your manifestations or anything you are wrestling with and struggling with in your journey, or if you're also interested in being one of my clients for personal training. Because, like, again, mind, body, and spirit, we need all three of these to be our best authentic self. And also, I forgot about this. So I did mention I do have a gaming channel that'll be down there as well. I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/trueprotag_. And right now I'm not really playing anything much for real. Dang, yeah, I just finished the Erd-Tree, Shadows of the Erd-Tree DLC, and I've been just focusing on just making content. Yeah. I'll see you guys next time.